Herbert Hoover, project by Mahina Smith. Born on August 10, 1874 in West Branch, Iowa. His father died at age 6 from a heart disease. His mother died from pneumonia at age 9. He lived with his aunt and uncle in Oregon. He graduated from first-class Stanford, led hunger relief efforts during World War I in Europe, was the U.S. Secretary of Commerce when building the Hoover Dam and St. Louis Seaway. In his first campaign, he ran safe. He made a total of 7 radio speeches and was portrayed as an efficient engineer in the era of technology. He was associated with the last 2 Republican administrations, which gave him a great advantage over the other competitors for the Republican Party. 8 months into his presidency, the stock market crash of 1929 happened. Hoover disregarded Republican leaders who believed that they should do nothing but wait for the next phase of the business cycle. Hoover decided to take prompt action. He called business leaders to the White House to urge them not to lay off workers or cut wages. He urged state and local governments to join private charities in caring for Americans made destitute by the Depression. In 1931, he backed the creation of the Restriction Finance Corporation, also known as RFC, a large-scale lending institution intended to help banks and industries and thereby promote a general recovery. Unfortunately, none of these actions worked, and the United States only fell deeper into the Depression. Though the Republican Party was convinced that Hoover couldn't win, the president was determined to defend himself. His opponent, Roosevelt, ran his campaign with caution because he wanted to maintain the focus on Hoover's mess-ups and faults. Hoover attacked Roosevelt's New Deal, but he lost anyway. Hoover was forever blamed for the Great Depression. The word Hooverize, which in 1917 carried positive images in the public mind, had gone a similar transformation. In 1932, Hooverville had come to represent the dirty shacks in which the unemployed and homeless now lived, and Hoover flags denoting the turnout pockets of men's trousers as they stood in bread lines, without any money. Hoover came to represent the most conservative parts of the Republican Party and was never forgiven for the Great Depression. He died from internal bleeding on May 2, 1972, and was given a formal funeral. Thank you.